Alright, so freeze-dried food is something I haven't covered much on my channel beyond the entrees found in the meal cold weather, the long-range patrol ration, and some of the vintage MREs that had freeze-dried components. So today we're going to take a look at some Mountain House freeze-dried food. The stuff you see before you was all generously sent by subscriber Garrett Cody. Thank you very much, Garrett. Garrett wanted to see some more freeze-dried stuff and went ahead and made it happen. So today we're going to take a look at this Mountain House Wraps breakfast skillet, which has hash browns, scrambled eggs, mixed with pork sausage, peppers, and onions. This is for filling your own tortillas. And I am going to go ahead and use some MRE tortillas. These are actually pretty old. These are from 2008, so they're about 6 years old, but they should be fine. I'm going to heat them up to try and make them a little more pliable. But anyway, the breakfast skillet, here's the nutrition facts on it, and you do want to keep in mind that this does contain about 2 servings. And although they do say for filling your own tortillas, it does say in the back that you can enjoy it as a filling or eat it right out of the pouch. So you don't necessarily have to have tortillas or something to put it on. So that'll be our breakfast. For a lunch or a dinner entree, we have Mountain House chili mac with beef. Spicy chili sauce with beef, macaroni, and beans. This should be something that would be good to compare to the MRE entrees, because there's a lot of pasta and beef entrees. There's the nutrition facts and the ingredients on this one. And just like I said about the breakfast skillet, you have to keep in mind that this is about 2.5 servings. So this isn't for the whole bag, this is just for 1 serving. And then we'll finish up with a little freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, also from Mountain House. Now, one advantage of freeze-dried food over the ready-to-eat food found in MREs is that it tends to last a lot longer. This breakfast skillet was produced on August 24th, 2014, so it's only a couple months old. It was very fresh, but this is something that could probably last you 20 to 25 years. I don't know if the cans maybe have a longer life than the bags, but it should last at least 15-20 years anyway. The chili mac with beef on the same day, August 24th, 2014. And I'm not actually sure about the date code on this ice cream sandwich. I guess it would be that it's the military date code would be 4235, the 235th day of 2014. But it appears that they've increased it to a 5-digit date code, which actually makes a lot more sense. So you know that the 4 could be 2014 or it could be the 2004, but with the 14, it's pretty clear that it's 2014. Alright, so we're going to use some hot water. And go ahead and mix these up and let them reconstitute. Preparations for the breakfast skillet. Open the package at the tier notch. Remove and discard the oxygen absorber. It's an important step. And add 1.5 cups or 12 ounces of boiling water. Stir thoroughly, close the zipper, and let it stand 8 to 9 minutes. And then stir and serve. The chili mac with beef. Basically the same instructions. Open the package, discard oxygen absorber, add 2 cups or 16 ounces of boiling water. This is our breakfast skillet. It actually smells pretty good. It smells like breakfast. I see the oxygen absorber. I'm going to want to take that out. Chili mac with beef. It smells reminiscent of a beef and macaroni dish. A very strong smell, a little bit spicy. Let's add the water to those. 12 ounces of water on the breakfast skillet. Planning on eating this with an MRE spoon, but I know that they tend to melt in boiling water, so we're going to use this mess kit fork. Just at least to stir it up anyway. Mix that up good. And let's seal that back up. And let that do its thing. The chili mac with beef is going to take 2 cups of water, 16 ounces. And then a good stir. Something I've learned pretty quickly, you have to be careful when you're mixing this stuff up. Since I'm using a metal fork, I actually punctured a little hole in the breakfast scramble. First I thought it was a problem with the bag, and then I realized it was a problem with how I stirred it. So I'm going to try and get in the corners, but be just a little bit less vigorous. Okay, now we'll give these about 8 to 9 minutes to reconstitute. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and heat up the tortillas. Alright, so in addition to the heated up 6-year-old tortillas, I also found a nice 6-year-old wheat snack bread to go along with this meal. I think this will go good with the chili mac with beef. Seems to smell okay. These are our tortillas. So can't forget a dessert of the ice cream sandwich. And it's even wrapped like a real ice cream sandwich. It's kind of neat. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. Let's check out our breakfast skillet. Looks like it absorbed all the water. Give it a little stir. Alright, it looks like you can pretty much see everything that's in here. You have your eggs, your potatoes in there, the hash browns, your green and red peppers, and there's your sausage. Looks pretty good. Is that chili mac with beef? Reconstituted nice. Stir it up a little bit. Give ourselves a nice serving of that. And just in case anyone didn't notice, I did forget to take the oxygen absorber out of this one. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Why don't we give it a try? Try out some of this breakfast skillet. That's really good. The eggs constituted nicely, light and fluffy. You get the sausages in there, you got your potatoes, and the peppers and onions to give it a little bit of extra flavor. It's good. You get a whole breakfast in one little bag. It's good enough stuff in the ingredients here. We really don't need to add any salt or pepper or hot sauce or anything like that. I mean, obviously you could if you wanted to, but it doesn't really seem to be necessary. Stays nice and hot in the pouch. Yeah, I like this a lot. Try it out as a wrap too. And it really is delicious. And you'd think something that has to be reconstituted would have a certain, I don't know, certain flavor to it, but it tastes very fresh. It tastes like something that somebody just made. Maybe a little bit with all the flavors in there. You can tell there's probably some preservatives and stuff like that in there. But it's not a turnoff at all. It's very flavorful, very good. Not many complaints about that. Chili Mac's looking good. There's going to be a ton of beans in there, but there's definitely some beef. The sauce there, the tomato sauce. The elbow macaroni. Very similar ingredient-wise to the MRE entrees. Yeah, the taste is good. The taste is pretty similar to the MRE chili mac. It doesn't quite have the same canned taste quality to it. I mean, it doesn't taste exactly fresh, but it's sort of nice. It's a nice change from the MRE. And they're both products that are obviously going to be shelf stable. It's not something that somebody just made for you in their kitchen. Big bean right there. It's very good. The macaroni's reconstituted nice. It's not mushy or anything. It's pretty firm. Not crunchy though, just right. The beef is good. Good amount of meat in there. I have to say, no complaints about that one either. Put a little bit on the wheat snack bread. Obviously, this is the review of the chili, not of the wheat snack bread. And I don't expect too much from that, being 6 years old, but yeah, that's actually not great. It takes away from the flavor of the chili mac. Eating that gives the whole thing a very packaged, processed kind of a flavor. But the chili mac by itself really doesn't have an overly processed kind of flavor. It's very good. Which just leaves us with a dessert. And this ice cream sandwich is actually a really good way to keep in mind the fact that a few minutes ago, this breakfast skillet and this chili mac were freeze-dried, just like this ice cream sandwich here. And now they taste delicious. Needless to say, that's very crunchy. Falling apart, kind of crumbling. You can kind of get a taste of the vanilla ice cream in there. And the cookie part of it, the wafers, other than being really crunchy, they do taste very similar to what you'd find in a regular ice cream sandwich. I mean, this basically is a regular ice cream sandwich, just freeze-dried. So it's not too surprising. That was very good. It was a look at some Mountain House freeze-dried breakfast skillet, some freeze-dried Mountain House chili mac with beef, and a little Mountain House ice cream sandwich just to finish things off. Thank you once again, Garrett Cody, and thank you for watching.